right into the agenda first, okay, what you'll be expecting. So first of all, I'll be going through in-depth Penrose project specification, all right, so let you have a better feel, a better understanding. Okay, the concept and the theme of Penrose. Okay, so as I go through, I'll elaborate more on the developer's concept as well as even the architect's theme, you know, for the development. Artist impressions, as you know that the developer actually came up with a lot of very beautiful artist impressions for Penrose. This time round, I will go through in depth about which or where specifically the artist impression showing you on each part of the development. Penrose show model walkthrough, yes, definitely this will be you know, one of the highlight, as well as show unit walkthrough. Sorry, there's no run, walkthrough. All right, so these two will be the main highlight, you know, for this whole session here. Okay, great. In fact, I believe Abby has already, first of all, given you a how should I say, a broad introduction. Of course, now let me zoom in further. So of course, first of all, to understand about Penrose, right, we will have to understand, or we have to know, okay, where exactly is Penrose. Now, Penrose is located just right over here along Sims Drive. Okay, so the address to the development is also Sims Drive. Over here that you see will be closer to the main Aljunied Road, and nearest MRT itself, as what Abby mentioned, will be Aljunied, is approximately 5 to 6 minutes walk. And what are the nearby facilities or amenities itself available? We actually have Sims Vista Food Market, Market and Food Center. All right, just across the street, you will get to enjoy very delicious food, hawker food, you know, just within walking distance. And also, if you notice nearby, you are surrounded by very good schools. We are talking about Geylang Methodist, Geylang Secondary. Even moving up here, we have Canossa. Not forgetting international schools as well. We also have Nexus International School just directly opposite us. And over here, we even have James Cook University. So in short, right, the location is actually, how should I say, well taken care of, you know, no questions asked, definitely convenience, you know, to the residents. All right, great. So the next perspective, okay, this is the artist impression of the front view of Penrose. Okay, I will share more in depth here. So this road that you're seeing, if you can see my blue cursor right here, where I'm pointing at will be at Sims Drive. Over here, okay, if you can see my cursor downward, this is Sims Place. So over here, you will get to see like it's a cross junction. And in the future, okay, this will become a signalized junction whereby it reaches to the entrance of Penrose, okay, right here. So the ingress, egress vehicle entrance will be via Sims Drive, all right? And right in front of here, as what Abby also mentioned, there is a childcare center. We will touch on more in detail, okay, of the development as we go along. All right, so this will be the project specification, or should I say fact sheets. Developer, Nova Sims Development, actually, if you know, is actually a joint venture, okay, by two big developers, Hong Leong Holdings, as well as City Development Limited. Okay, these are the two very renowned, very reputable developers in Singapore. Okay, I'll share with you more of their details in a while. So as mentioned, address will be Sims Drive from block 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, all the way to 30. Then number of units, we have 566 unit, residential unit, and as well as a childcare center. The number of blocks, as well as the height, will be 5 blocks of 18-story high towers. Okay, it consists of actually one basement car park, as well as 4-story multi-story car park. I will share with you more as we go along where all the car parks are located. Then childcare center itself is approximately 500 square meter. It has level 1 as well as basement. 2 levels of childcare center. Total parking lots, definitely it will be a 1-to-1 allocation for each of the units. Total, we have 583, consisting of 12 specifically for the childcare center, also split among multi-story car park as well as the basement 1 car park, and also 5 more accessible lots at basement 1. Tenure itself will be a 99 years leasehold, commencing from 3rd July 2019. Expected TOP. Now, just to share, this is the official expected TOP date, which is in 1st October 2025. Of course, developer is also looking at a specific timeline, or should I say, an earlier timeline, whereby they would like to, or they are targeting to hand over the unit. However, in terms of official, we will still keep to this 1st October 2025. Land size wise, approximately 16,000 square meter, or approximately 170,000 over square feet. All right, so far so good, yeah. Okay, great. So now actually I will want to go a little bit in depth about the concept. So this is Penrose, is official logo, as well as its tagline. Okay, the tagline here is endless awe. So have I, okay, or if I start to ask now, okay, is that anyone ever wonder why Penrose is called Penrose? Okay, so this is where I'm coming in, you know, to share with you how this concept actually comes about. Okay, now developers idea, okay, of Penrose, right? They want to create a development, okay, whereby it actually provides the residents, you know, the seamless living, okay, and also movement in perfect balance. Okay, these 2 lines specifically, what does that mean? Now, if you see on the right-hand side here, okay, you will see a Penrose Triangle. Of course, if you know the history of Penrose Triangle, okay, it is actually, invented, or it came out, originated, you know, from a very famous mathematician, okay, and what you can see from this, metal ball, okay, it is moving in a seamless path. Okay, it just keep rolling and rolling and rolling. So what the developer wants to do, okay, is to actually provide the residents, okay, a seamless living feel. Okay, and what do they mean by that? Okay, is that they want to actually like give you how should I say, a development, okay, whereby it is self-sufficient, okay, and so comfortable that you can just stay, you know, within the development itself, you know, all these. Well, how should I say this? Is that with now, okay, I mean the COVID-19 situation at this moment, right? Working from home, okay, will be one of the points to take note of moving in the future. And so how does Penrose work also is that you can also very comfortably stay at home. You can also focus on working from home and, still enjoy the lifestyle and the living quality that you get to enjoy. Okay, so hence movement in perfect balance, and finally the tagline, endless all. All right. Okay, sorry, let me go back. Okay, as mentioned, it is jointly developed by Hong Leong Holdings Limited and City Development Limited. So as I bring out these 2 names, you would have already know that these 2 are very reputable local developers. All right, and if I touch on specifically on their track records, if you see Hong Leong Holdings, right, they have done One Balmoral, the Tate Residences, Sage, the Mayor Rise, and even Alto at District 15 is a freehold development. Okay, so this is the track record. And for CDL itself, in fact, you may have seen some of their recent launches as well, like Sengkang Grand Residences, a mixed development in Sengkang, and also Piermont Grand, the EC in Punggol. Right, so these are just some of the track records. Okay, now for Penrose, okay, or should I say for a project itself, okay, what we are focusing on, or what is important, would be actually a few of their consultants. And specifically for this segment, I want to talk more on the architect. Now, architects is P&T consultants. Okay, if you see from this list. Okay, we also have interior designers, Sinosure Design. These are the ones who will be doing a lot on the interior finishes. So later, Richard will be also sharing with you more in detail as we go along the show flat viewing. Then landscape designer, EcoPlan, they also done a lot of developments, reputable developments in Singapore. Then last but not least, main contractor, Lian Bing. Okay, but of course, for today's virtual tour, let me focus a lot more on the architect. Now, so P&T Group, right, is definitely not new in the market, I would have to say. They have actually come close to about 150 years of experience, plus over 2,000 plus architects, engineers, planners, and designers operating in over 70 cities. Okay, now, if you see this slides itself, okay, so as you know, developer already came up with the concept. Okay, so they pass this project over to the architect, and the architect has to come up with its theme. Okay, so if you can see this very left picture, okay, you will know that this is actually the city map of Singapore. In fact, it is closer to the city center, where Penrose is also, in the city fringe, also within the central region of Singapore. All right, so as you can see that there are actually a lot of lines, okay, connectivity, okay, of this map. So what the developer wants to do is that they want to bring out or to show out, okay, what are some of the site's constraints, what are some of the challenges, and yet, right, okay, they bring out the possibilities that they can do for this particular site. Okay, so what they did, right, is that they bring out, okay, this, if you see, this is actually the lines, okay, from the leaves, okay, and over here, these are actually the lines, okay, on the palm of our hands. All right, so these are actually the natural lines, okay, of the leaves as well as the hand. When they actually put these lines all together, including the map lines, right, okay, they came out with this, how should I say, the perforation design, okay, that you get to see on this right-hand side of this slides. So as we go along doing the presentation, right, you will also get to notice that these perforation designs, right, okay, all these perforation, they will be, throughout the development itself. You'll get to see them, around the windows. Okay, you get to see them along the multi-story car park. Very beautiful. Okay, so just take note as we go along the Showfab virtual tour. All right, now moving on technically, okay, into the development. So this will be the site plan, okay, of Penrose. Now over here, this is also whereby the list of facilities that you'll be getting or you'll be enjoying, okay, as we stay in Penrose itself. Okay, so I'll go more in depth about the facilities that we have. All right, now we move on to this particular segment called this artist impression. Now, whereby if you have seen, some of the artist impression, whereby our salespeople, salesperson who has already shared with you, I will go in depth into where specifically these perspectives are located. Now, first of all, let me give you a quick orientation that the perspective that you see right here. So that is Sims Place. This horizontal road. This is Sims Drive. This is the ingress and egress vehicle, ingress of Penrose. So as they drive down, okay, all the way, they make a turn and they enter into the multi-story car park. And what you can see here will be, okay, these two perspectives. Okay, this one on top, this is actually what we call the Sky Marsh Land, which is a facility located along the top floor of the multi-story car park. Okay, and over here, this perspective on the very left corner, this is a overview in showing you what is in front of the multi-story car park. So if you see this colorful plot down here, this is actually where the kids playground is located. Now, developer is very, very how should I say, thoughtful, okay, in terms of designing where are all the facilities to be located. Okay, so if you notice, right, kids playground are actually located right in front of the multi-story car park. So this also means that, you know, activity with, let's say, noises, you know, like they just place it actually away, you know, from the main residence area. Yeah. Okay. So yes, so as mentioned, okay, kids zone, right, that you see here. Hold on. Okay, kids zone is located facing PIE, surrounded with large planning as a shielding to minimize the nuisance to the residents. Then tennis court, as well as you see, is located at level 1. Okay, it's placed at the gable end wall away from the residence block to minimize the nuisance such as noise and glare. All right. Okay, great. So let me share with you some of the other artist impressions that the developer has provided. Okay, first thing, the next two will be the kids playground and also the kids aqua play. Now, this two particular perspective, right, shows you what are the facilities area in front of this level 1 playground area. Yeah. Okay, so gives you a very good perspective. So this is in front of the multi-story car park. Same thing goes here. The multi-story car park angle is from this side. Okay, great. Gourmet and dining pavilion. Okay, now this one is showing you what is available on the upper, or should I say the top floor of the multi-story car park. So this is actually the level 5 facility deck, I'll call it. And this pool that you see here is on the level 5 deck facility, and this is approximately 35-meter long. And this perspective that you see here, this is actually showing what you have in the center, whereby you have the main 50-meter lap pool. And over here that you see on this left side, okay, this is the stream pool, as well as this particular pot. We call it the forest pot, whereby you can actually sit inside to rest and relax. And if you notice, right, the lap pool itself, okay, what's that called? The gym, okay, is located on the upper floor of the active clubhouse. And that means that when you do workout, right, you will get to enjoy the entire view, okay, the view of the entire length of the swimming pool. Okay, very nice, huh? Very thoughtful of the architect design. Okay, next, let me move on. Okay, great. So we also have the drop-off area, okay, at the Grand Clubhouse. So this is after they have come in, you know, from the vehicular entrance ingress. They can make a turn and they will drop off or even pick up, you know, at the grand drop-off area. Right. And over here, this is the internal facilities day view. All right. So it's to be seen from this angle, from the right-hand corner angle down. So this means that this is block 26, this center one is 28, and that side will be block 30. And this is the 50-meter lap pool, and this is the active clubhouse. And over here, this is the angle where you see that you are right inside the 50-meter lap pool, and what you are seeing here is a tree house pavilion with the water terrace feature, okay, on the lower floor. So we will go more in depth. In fact, the next artist impression shows you, okay, what your view is like when you're at the first floor, okay, of this treehouse pavilion. So this top floor, right, this is actually an open space sitting area. In fact, this treehouse is surrounding this particular tree, okay, that is growing over this height. So it gives a feel, you know, like you know, the tree house where, you know, when we were kids, you know, where we love to play, you know, at the tree house. So this is exactly the same concept that the architect is you know, like how should I say, placing it, you know, within the development. So it's a very interesting feature, you know, that you have in Penrose. All right, last but not least, okay, these following two artist impressions, okay, will be specifically for the Sky Garden view as well as the Sky Garden night facade view. Okay, now this Sky Garden view, right, okay, is from this City View Lounge, okay, from this angle. And what it does is that when you are actually located here, standing or sitting around here, you get to see into the city area. Okay, this is actually the city area. So when I'm talking about the city area, I'm referring to like the sports hub view. Okay, sports hub facing. We're talking about Marina Bay Sands or even the CBD skyline. Okay, as you can see right over here. And this particular night view, all right, that you see over here at the bottom, there's actually three parts to this sky terrace, sky garden. Okay, so other than on the left and on the right, you have the Starlight Lounge as well as the City View Lounge. Right in the center, there's actually a cooking counter with barbecue pit, okay, and also the alfresco dining sitting area. So what this means here is that you can even engage your own personal chef, okay, book this particular area, and you can actually hold your personal dining function, with your friends, with your relatives, and you can have a simple meal, or you can even have a celebration, within the comfort in your own home area. Yeah, home compound, sorry. Yeah, okay, so excited, right? Okay, great. So the whole idea why, okay, this Sky Terrace is located at the only at the top floor of block 30. If you see, this is the actual site here, right? Okay, beside us, let me just share with you what is currently available around us. On this site, you will see that Sim Summer Oasis is an existing development just right beside us. And over on the left side of the map, if I call it, these are actually the current public housing, old public housing that are currently demolishing. Okay, so eventually, this plot of land is currently classified as residential land with plot ratio 2.8. So there is no future plan, or there is no GLS at this very moment. So just take note, it will just be empty land. Okay, yeah. And over here, all right, this particular map here shows you what are the surrounding public housings in terms of its floor height, and also slightly away from us, you will have a higher story public housing. Okay, so this one shows you, what are the surrounding heights, okay, of the, buildings nearby to Penrose. And this shot, right, is actually taken from the source Google Earth. And as you can see here, from this red point is the site, okay, Penrose site. And specifically for block 30, right, okay, it will be somewhere closer to this corner, if you can see my cursor. So we're going to go up, like around, say, level 18, okay, and we're going to see past, okay, so you will see a glimpse of the sports hub, okay, the Marina Bay Sands, and also the CBD as mentioned, okay. So you're going to enjoy this particular view. So the whole idea is not about, whether we are going to get a full clearance, of this particular CBD view, but rather having it in the right position. Okay, so creating the Sky Terrace facing southern part, which potentially has a great corridor view towards National Stadium and Gardens by the Bay. So basically, as long as we get the location, or we get the facing right, okay, whatever changes that is to come, around the city area, you are still definitely getting that direction. And speaking of which, right, National Day, that there's going to be fireworks, so this is the fireworks direction as well. Very thoughtful in terms of architects, coverage on the development itself. Okay, so now this is the units breakdown. So as mentioned, right, we have the bedroom type ranges from 1 bedroom all the way to 4 bedroom. Just take note later when Richard is showing you on this show unit, right, he'll be sharing with you what are the show units that are available in the show flat, okay, which is a 2, 3, and 4 bedroom. He will elaborate more in his segment in a while. Okay, great. So after going through this whole list, let us proceed to the Penrose show flat. Okay, so this, as mentioned, this session is all about virtual tour. So let's go for a virtual tour. Okay, but before I go right into the Penrose show flat, allow me, okay, to show you a fly-through video as I go along. Okay, so this is the facade view of Penrose. Okay, the entrance, ingress and egress vehicle route. This is the gram drop-off, okay, from here, level 1. And these are actually the spa pavilions, whereby you can actually have your own spa session when you engage your own masseuse. This is the tree house pavilion. Okay, from the other angle, walking in, so you can see the very beautiful water features on the lower floor. And this is the spiral ladder, spiral steps, okay, from the second floor. And this is the 50-meter lap pool, along with the stream pool and the 3 forest pots. And the active clubhouse is on this side. So when you do the workout, you get to see the entire length of the 50-meter lap pool. Okay, and the kids aqua play. So just now you see, and then the kids adventure playground. Okay, and you get to see the pen view, okay, of the level 5 facility deck, as well as also the level 1 kids playground area, and the vehicle drive-in. Okay, from the 35-meter lap pool, you see the dining pavilion, and this is the Sky Marsh Land on level 5. Yeah. Okay, and last but not least, the Sky Terrace. All right, and there you go. This is the alfresco dining, and also the city view. All right, great. So with this fly-through video, right, I hope it even gives you a better or clearer picture of how the Penrose development. All right. So right now, as promised, okay, let's go zoom in to the virtual tour, okay, of Penrose Show Flat right now. Okay. All right. In fact, this link, or should I say, when you want to have a feel about how to maneuver or facilitate around this 3D virtual tour, do engage our ERA salesperson. They will be the ones who will be able to help you to navigate through or even to show you further in details of this virtual tour. Okay, so we can see the model. Okay, before that, okay, let me just bring you over here. All right. Everyone still can remember the site map, okay, that we have seen. All right. So this is the version that is on the within the show flat itself. What I want to show you on this part is the MRT connectivity. Yeah. Okay. Where we are at Aljunied. Okay, so this is our station, and as you can see, it is so convenient. Okay, we are talking about just 1 stop away from Paya Lebar. 1, 2, 3, 3 stops to Bugis, 4 and 5 stops to City Hall and Raffles Place. Why do I highlight on these particular stations? If you notice, they are the interchange stations. Okay, so the connectivity is well taken care of. Last but not least, is just 7 stops away to Changi Airport. Right. Okay, and over here, okay, for the audience here, okay, that if you get a chance to see the show flat, right, okay, just take note of this big screen, and this is actually the video, okay, that you'll be watching if you actually get to see the show flat. Oops. Sorry, I think there's a little bit delay on the network. Just hold on. Okay. Okay, great. Very nice video, just 1 minute long. Richard.
Yes.
Richard, so how do you think about the virtual tour so far?
Very good. I think it will be better than actual site.
Wow, fantastic, right?
Yeah, actual site I don't think so you got so much time to go through all this.
Great. Yeah, lor. So let me don't mind, let me just share with you more on the models itself, okay?
Yep.
Okay, great. So as you can see, the virtual tour, right, actually allows us to go even close up, to the facility area. So as if you have already seen the fly-through video as well as the artist impression, you will be very clear on what are the facilities available, for Penrose. Yeah. So again, let me just highlight. So this area, the top part, this is the level 5 deck facilities consisting of the Sky Marsh Land. And over here is a 35-meter lap pool. And right in the center, we have the gourmet and the dining pavilion. And over here at level 1, this is the kids play area, including the kids aqua play and the kids adventure playground over here. And the tennis court is at level 1. Vehicle entrance will be driving in here and they will go in. This development itself, right, consists, if you notice from the project specification, it says that it has 4 levels of multi-story car park as well as the entire basement parking that stretches to the 5 blocks. So what this means here is that residents from the other 3 blocks from the other side, okay, can also park at the basement and they will be accessible from the lifts within their blocks.
Jason, what's the setback from the road to the building?
Oh, okay, good question here. Okay, so Richard, you are asking about from the residence unit, right?
Yep.
All the way to, let's say, the fence area. Okay, this measurement is approximately 30 meters. Yeah.
Okay.
Any other question, Richard?
Will it be noisy from the highway here?
Wow, okay lah, good question. I think this one we have to address. Okay, great. So okay, Richard brought up a very good point. Okay, so this is actually our north facing, actually right in front that you see here, right? This is our Pan Island Expressway. Okay, so one of the how should I say, concerns, okay, definitely will be noises. So of course, developer, or should I say the architects, are also very thoughtful in terms of the units they're having the north facing. So let me share with you in detail, okay, what are some of the installation, okay, that they have, they will be providing for the units. So as mentioned, additional provision for units facing the Pan Island Expressway, okay, just take note of the frontward facing, the north facing units. So first of all, okay, just take note, there will be a ceiling mount aluminum frame acoustic ceiling panels. Okay, this will be mounted on, all right, the balcony. The PES refers to private enclosed space. That's for the how should I say, the ground floor units. Okay, the AC latch, okay, which is the aircon latch for your aircon condenser, and also the RC latch for the facade design. So all these ledges, right? Okay, they will be having this particular acoustic ceiling panels. Okay, then with this, it actually helps in terms of the raw noise reduction, or should I say the noise absorption, okay, feature. Then for this second feature, window restrictor. So if you know what it means, is that there's actually a catch or a restrictor to actually block off the full opening of the window. Of course, you can actually release it if you want to, but when not, this will actually help you to just keep your window closed or keep it small. Last but not least, it is a 12 mm thick glazing to windows. Yeah, that means the units that are having this north facing, right? Okay, they will be having a different thickness, okay, to their windows. So take note. So these are actually the 3 measures or the 3 acoustic treatment, okay, that the development has for this northward facing. Richard, I hope I have answered your question.
Yes, good.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, great. So let us proceed back to the model itself. Okay, now let me bring you over to this side. Okay, great. So we see from here. Okay, so as we look down, right, there's actually two things I would like to highlight. Okay, first of all, do you know that Penrose, right, we actually have two clubhouses, okay? So the one that is closer to us, okay, this is the active clubhouse. It's just 2 stories. So we actually have the gym as well as the yoga deck on the upper floor of the active clubhouse. So while you're working out, okay, on the upper level, you will actually get to see the entire length of the 50-meter lap pool. Wow, very nice, right? Okay, great. And then let me zoom in further. Hold on. Yes. Okay, great. All right. So over at the other side, right, that you see this is actually a this is a 3-story high, okay, grand clubhouse. Why do I say 3-story? Because the rooms, right, actually starts from the basement. Oh, very interesting. Okay, so what do we have? Okay, on the basement itself, you actually have the games room, the music room, and even a multimedia room. Okay, these are the rooms that you can book and use. It actually starts from the basement. Then the first floor itself is the grand drop-off, and then followed by the second floor, right, you also have 2 multi-purpose room as well as even a small library. That is on the second floor itself. And over here, if you see this green patch, is also a open lawn area, for residents to just go up and have a clean, fresh air, in the morning. This is one of the area. Yeah. So from this second floor, if you can, okay, let me zoom in further for you. Let me zoom in. So you see, this is the good part about a virtual tour. We see what we want to see. Okay. All right, great. So if you see, okay, from the second floor, there's actually like a bridge, link bridge, that leads you to the upper deck of the tree house pavilion. So as mentioned, this tree house has this concept, of a play tree house, so you have the open sitting area on the top upper floor, and then at the lower floor, that's where you have the water terrace, the water features, on the lower floor. Okay, and do you still remember when we started off, we're talking about the concept of Penrose, right? So this is the if you notice, like their clubhouse, or even in terms of the windows around the facade of the buildings. Okay, so this one you will be able to see clearer. This is where you will get to see the aluminum perforated screen. So it will just feed out to the theme of Penrose, the development. Very, very nice in terms of the details. Richard, what do you think about the facilities?
I think it's something very unique because of the tree house there.
Yes.
Right. And I think later you're going to tell them something below the active clubhouse, right? Which
yes.
Because of its high, I think seldom I see this, yeah.
Yes. Okay, great. So let me proceed on to the front of the development. Okay. Now we finally come to the front. So as mentioned, we are located along Sims Drive. Take note there are actually 2 side gates. So this is the side gate closer to the main entrance, okay, the vehicle main entrance. And over here, there's another side gate whereby it is closer to the bus stop. Again, in terms of walking distance, right, we are talking about, say, approximately 5 to 6 minutes walk. And also just to share, okay, if you actually take this path, crossing the road, okay, over crossing Sims Drive, okay, and over to the Sims Vista HDB neighborhood, right? After you have crossed this path, it will actually be a sheltered walkway all the way to Aljunied MRT. Okay, and the distance-wise, as mentioned, is approximately 5 to 6 minutes walk away. Alternatively, you can also choose this path, okay, pass by our neighbors, Sims Urban Oasis. You can also walk down, cut through the junction of Aljunied Road and Sims Drive, okay, and you can actually walk down, pass by the Geylang Methodist Secondary School. Yeah, very comfortable. Richard, what do you think?
Okay, good.
Good, huh?
Yeah.
Any questions so far with regards to this facade?
This there's a childcare center here, right?
Yes, that's right. Okay, let me zoom in for you. Okay, zoom. Okay, great. So as mentioned, okay, childcare center, there's actually 2 stories. So it will be level 1 as well as the basement. Now, if you see here, the vehicle entrance, right? So if, by the way, just to share, childcare center is open to public. Okay, so one of the common questions that I actually get to receive is that, okay, so if the childcare center is open to public, does that mean that public gets to access, into the facility area or the residence area of Penrose? The answer is, okay, it is actually isolated. That means like it is on the external area of Penrose. How is that so? Okay, let me just share with you. For public access, right, vehicle entrance, after they come in, they make a right turn. They can either do a drop off, okay, a drop off and make a U-turn out to the egress, or they can actually just come in and park at the open space car park. Now, there are actually 12 parking lots right here. So this will be allocated, specially used for the childcare center. And the childcare center itself, okay, also has its own playground. Very interestingly, the outdoor playground of the childcare center, right, you access from the basement. And this is actually the open air of the playground solely for the childcare center's use. Okay, so what it means is that for the childcare center is actually considered as the external part of Penrose. So, non-residents definitely won't be able to get into Penrose itself. Okay, yes. Richard, any other question?
You want to show the gate?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Okay,
For the truck.
Yes. Okay. This is one of the highlight here I want to bring up. Okay, if you can see this cascading garden walk here, okay, you will know that it's actually a slope down. All right, it's a slope down. As you can see, it just flats out from here. Okay, so why is it actually designed this way? Okay, let me bring you to an angle. Okay, I see if I can view from this angle. Hold on. This one. Okay, great. And I'll zoom in. Okay. Okay, great. Now, everyone here can see this shutter door. Okay, so basically, right, this one, right, is the access, okay, to the M&E. Okay, what we call it is the maintenance services. So basically, this is the access to the bean center and substation. Now, the next question will be, where are the bean center and substation? Throughout the whole model, right, we don't get to see anything. So the answer is that, I think just now Richard has already gave some hints, okay, is located underneath the basement. All right, so as if you can see the basement plan, okay, let me just draw it out from you for you here. If you can actually see the basement plan, right, you will realize that, okay, this ramp down, okay, comes from that particular shutter door. So it is a ramp down and you will drive into the bean center and substation. Okay, so while the services are taking places, are in effect, right, they're doing the services. This also means that the residents, okay, don't see the services. They are actually completely separated. Yeah, they are separated altogether. So how is this possible? Is because that Penrose is actually using the pneumatic waste collection system, whereby they actually have a suction system whereby they can consolidate the waste, within the basement. The bean center can be actually at the basement, so they are actually hidden one corner. So isn't that very thoughtful, of how this development is? So residents, right, will get to enjoy as good as the whole plot of land, within the facility itself. Okay. Right. So next, let me move on to this last part here. Okay. For this particular model, let me share with you. So if you have seen that particular main model, this model here is the landscape model whereby they lowered down the building, the residential building blocks. Okay, so like for this here, they lowered down, this is on top of level 5. So they lower it for you to see the facility. And over here, this is where level 18 is. Okay, so that's the one where you have the roof terrace, the roof garden facility. Okay, you can see. So you get to see the Starlight Lounge, the Sky Dining Pavilion, as well as the City View Lounge. Okay. All right. Richard, what do you think about this virtual tour so far?
So far, so good. As I mentioned, actually this virtual tour is taken at the actual show flat. So you can see we are really, we got more time with you now, and we can show you more details rather than when you go to the show flat, right? So for those who really got no chance or no time to go to the show flat, yeah, this will be a very good chance to see.
Great, great. Richard, so is it okay I can hand over the session to you now, and please do share about the show units?
Yeah, okay, I'll show all the 2, 3, and 4 bedroom types. Let me share my screen. Okay, the first one will be a 2-bedroom unit. So from the floor plan, you can see all our 2-bedroom design will be dumbbell design. Dumbbell meaning the bedroom is actually on the left and right. So our show unit is actually a 2-bed and 1 bath. Right. So you can see from the entrance you go in, on the left hand side is a kitchen. So although our kitchen is an open concept kitchen, but it's tucked into one corner at the left. Right. If you want, you can actually build a glass panel here where my cursor shows if you want to really enclose it. And we have a proper dining corner here. I think most of the 2-bedroom now do not have a proper dining area tucked in the corner. Probably it's along the corridor, that kind of thing. Right. For the master bath, you can see from here, it's a Jack and Jill style. There's 2 doors. So from the master bedroom, you can actually go in directly. Okay. Of course, the other bedroom can come in through here. Okay, and the balcony is here. So I will go straight into the actual unit now. Okay, this is from the entrance. Let's take a look at the kitchen first. Okay, for the kitchen, for those new to this development, all appliances, all the white goods will be provided. Let me just go in. So you can see this, although it's an open concept kitchen, right? There is a glass panel here provided for you. So you can actually brighten up your kitchen, right? Okay, from here, you can see that actually our unit is very spacious. Okay, so wall to wall, very good space, and the dining is here. Let me move in. Okay, just how Jason mentioned about the...
Oh, Richard, yeah, I want to ask, can you show me on the ceiling panel? I see some dots area. Yeah.
I'm going to show you now. This is the one. Let me zoom it in. So this is the acoustic ceiling panel. So when the noise actually hit the ceiling, you actually be diffused off rather than bounce down into your unit. So this is how the ceiling panel is going to work. All right, let me just go in. Okay, so from here you can see it's really a very comfortable unit. In fact, just now Jason mentioned the P&T architect. I've gone through all the floor plan and I noticed all the layout is really very nice, from 2-bedroom all the way to 4-bedroom. Even our 1-bedroom is also very nice. So for this 2-bedroom, 1 bath, my advice to some of my clients is those looking at 1+ study, you can actually consider upgrading to this unit instead. Right? You can use one of the bedroom as a study, and it's optional. It can become your bedroom or your guest room, right? Because I think the price difference won't be that much. Okay, this is a Jack and Jill toilet here. So this will be a master bedroom. So from here you can enter into the toilet. From this side also same thing. Okay, this door I cannot open now, but actual one, once you open up, you can hang all your accessories your tie, your belts, all there, right? Let me show you the bedroom. Okay. Okay, so this is how the bedroom look like. Okay, from here you can see the window panel on the left hand side. This is a full glass panel. We call it a picture window. That means you can actually look out, have a very nice view. On the right hand side is actually a casement window where you can open up. Okay, let you have a view of it. Let's go to the other room now. Okay, just to show you, this particular unit here, this corner, you can actually do additional shelving, or you can put your dressing table here if you want. Okay, here we put a single bed, but anytime you want to put a queen bed, you can. Okay, for your information, all our bedroom, common bedroom is 9 square meter. So queen bed, no problem. Okay, any question on this before I move on?
Richard, maybe I'll just ask, do you happen to know the ceiling height of the unit?
Ceiling height is 2.8 throughout for all the bedroom types, even the top level. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, if not, I'll move to the 3-bedroom. Okay, so for the 3-bedroom, it's a 1055 square feet. From the entrance, you can see this one is very unique. I think nowadays, very hard to come by on this layout. Why I say very hard to come by? You can see on the right hand side, there's a home shelter. On the left hand side, there's a store. Currently, most of the design, in fact, they have the store here, but if you put your helper here to stay, you do not have any more storeroom. So this layout actually give you additional storerooms here on the right hand side. All right, so it's, I think now very rare already. Okay, so the rest are quite typical. There will be an enclosed kitchen, same proper dining corner, yeah, and all the bedroom will be frontward facing. Okay, looking at the F1, F2, all these fins 1 and 2, do not worry. These are just the facade design. Okay, let me go in. Okay, this will be the entrance. Okay, let me just go back here. Okay, ID treatment, actually, we did it up for the home shelter. So you can actually use it as a study if you want. But I think most of the people, you will use it as a storeroom. Okay, let me move here. Okay, for our 3-bedroom premium and above, you can see on the right hand side is actually the over here. Inside is actually the washer dryer, and washer dryer is both separate. So you have your own washer and your dryer separate, right? For 3-bedroom premium and above. Over here will be your utility room. So you can use it as your helper's room. Over here. We originally measured already is 1.8 meters, so you can actually put a single bed inside. Okay, all this will be provided. Okay, all your gas stove, everything, and this will be the WC toilet for your helpers use. Let me go out. Okay, the living and dining is quite similar to our 2-bedroom. That's why I say our 2-bedroom is very, very nice. It's really similar to a 3-bedroom. Okay. So from here, you can see our balcony is actually glass and not those metal grill type. If you notice the flooring, right, it's actually tiles. It's not wood, but it's wood-like tiles. Yeah. Let me go into the rooms. Okay, this is one of the common room. Same thing, we have the picture window here and the casement window on the right.
So Richard, does that mean that the common room is also the same 9 square meter?
Yes, same.
Wow.
So all our common room, minimally you can put a queen bed. Okay, you can see the bathroom. Frankly, I like the tiles a lot. Yeah, I find it's really, really very nice. All cabinet will be provided. Over here, you can open up and put all your washing stuff inside. Let's go to the master. Okay, you can see the color scheme actually really very well designed and matched. It's a big piece of marble, this one. Right? Of course, it's tiles, yeah, but it really look like marble. Yeah. So far, any questions, Jason?
I say so far this very impressive. By the way, Richard, do you happen to know the floor area of the master bedroom for the 3 bedroom?
3 bedroom floor area master is 11 square meter.
Wow, nice.
Yeah. So it's a good size. Okay. If no questions, I'll proceed to 4 bedroom.
Okay.
Okay, 4 bedroom, I think those who like big unit and privacy, you can see from the entrance here. Same thing, you come in on your right, once after you come in is the home shelter. And there is privacy. That means once you open the door, you can't see inside. So of course, over here, you can build additional shelvings or shoe rack or whatever. After that, when you come in, there will be a kitchen, right? Then there will be your helper's room or your storeroom. And this living dining is in design the landscape. So after that, why I like the landscape, because you're opening up here, the balcony is very wide. So it gives you a very big living dining feel. Right? So from here you can see it's actually all our bedroom is almost en suite, so-called. Why? You see this 2 bedroom? There's a Jack and Jill toilet, so both sides can enter. Over here on top is a junior master with the own bathroom, and this is the master with the bathroom. Okay, so let me just go in. Okay, this will be your entrance. So over here you can see the mirror. Behind the mirror is actually the household shelter. Over here we did a ID treatment on this, so you can't see the household shelter, right? So you can it's part of the. If you ask me, it's a very nice concept. Yeah. Okay. For the kitchen standard, we can just go in all the way. So over here, all our helpers room here, you can see utility room. You have a window. So if your helper want to stay here, actually it's very comfortable. If you want, you can install additional aircon for her if you want. Yeah, have their own shower facilities. Okay, so all this will be provided. Your oven, stove, yeah, and the cooker hob. Let me just stand from this angle. Okay, so from here you can see.
Oh. Richard, seems like the living room is actually very impressive. Do you happen to know the width of the living and the dining area?
Okay, the width from the wall on the right side to the wall to wall is 5 meters.
Wow, it's very
good,
yeah, very
including
wide.
the balcony. Yeah, so you can see the balcony. So some people they tell me, how come your balcony so big? It's a wastage of space. But I tell them different, because you imagine if the balcony is half the size here, basically you can't do anything, you can't put anything. And you can't be always standing on the balcony and looking out of your house or looking out to the swimming pool. So at least if the balcony is a good size, you can put your outdoor dining furniture or maybe even your dining area here, right? Okay, let's move on. This is one of the common room. So from here, you can see the bathroom door. This is the Jack and Jill. So this toilet can actually link through to the other room. Okay, you can see from here. Right. So as I say, every room is ensuite. Right. So this is the design. So you can actually walk through to the other room. Let's go to the, even for the junior master, right? You can come in here and your guests can actually have access from the other door, right? Okay. Some of the concept, this one they are using blinds. So for those not sure about our ID treatment, all our wall will be white wall. So this wallpaper is ID treatment. So cabinet will, I think I can't see from here. Okay, let me go to the other room. Okay, so all the wardrobe will be provided, all right? This is the master. Let's go in. Okay, for all our master bathroom, rain shower will be provided. So you can have a good look of the quality. So instead of going to the show flat, you actually will have a very good idea of how the show flat looks. It's exactly the same. Right. So all these shelvings, the door behind is, you can open this up, additional shelvings there. Okay. So for the kitchen and bathroom, what you see is what you get over here. Of course, except all the small accessories here. The rest will be provided except the lighting. Okay. So this lighting point, the wiring will be provided. So you can install your own lighting. Okay. So far, any questions or not, Jason?
So far, well, very clear. In fact, notice that the virtual tour is actually just as good as viewing the actual show unit.
Actually, it is just the shot of touching the material or that.
Yeah, that's the only.
Our tiles is actually 800 by 800 mm in size, so very big size. The good thing about big size is you have lesser lines, right? And it looks more grand, right? So you can have an idea of how your house is going to look like with this ID. On the ground, any questions so far? Don't have, huh?
Yeah, Richard, sorry, I get to see a few of the questions on the ground. Maybe I'll just pick out a few. One says, can the walls be hacked for the unit?
Okay, for the wall, right, our development is built by PPBC. So certain wall that if you see on the floor plan is very thin, we need to get clearance from the developer whether can hack. That one we will need to check for you. Yeah. But other than that, the rest cannot hack. Anything else? I really like this.
It's very good.
Actually, I heard from one of the agent, the mother is interested. So after viewing the virtual tour, actually the mother already put a check without viewing the physical unit because it's overcrowded. Yeah, so she's not coming down. That one is looking at the 3-bedroom.